What is up, Nation? It's your boy Luna, and we are going up against Colton this week, coach of the Lehigh Valley Phantumps. And Colton, at the moment, has the best record. He is 7-1 with a plus 20 something differential. His only loss being uh, due to hacks. He lost to Rishmal, I believe. I don't remember what it was, but he's been having an incredible season, and it's definitely really scary to be playing him. My season, uh, I've been playing well for the most part. I did have two games that solely came down to hacks, and I did have one game that I played poorly in. My record at the moment is 5-3, um, which is places me currently in a playoff spot. But honestly, the playoff race is really tight in both divisions. So every win matters. We're nearing the end, and it's still hard to tell who's gonna make it. The only person, uh, I don't think Colton is even guaranteed a spot in playoffs right now. If he wins one more game, I think he is. But that shows how tight it still is. So against Colton, he has he has a really strange looking team on paper, but it's been working. He's been using it very well. And he has a lot of duplicate types, but that also makes it a little harder to build for him because the okay, for instance, his team is a little fighting weak, but then he has dual psychic in Gardevoir and Mega Gallade that resists that, along with like Volbeat. So okay, his whole team is Z Celesteela. Uh, oh, this isn't right. I need a fig. Oh no, is that right? Z Celesteela, Z Mamo, Z Kabutops. Yep. Gardevoir, Zoroark, Lantern, Scolipede, Hitmonlee, Volbeat, Weavile, and Mega Gallade. So he has dual Ice, he has dual Psychic, he has dual Dark, he has dual Fighting, dual Bug, a lot of double types. Um, his team is also pretty offensive. He does have the likes of like Lantern, which is a defensive mon, and Celesteela can be a defensive mon. It's naturally bulky, and also those two mons pair very well together. But the rest of his team is pretty offensive, and then he has Volbeat there that can act as support. And also Zoroark can be annoying with his disguise ability. So, what we are bringing, honestly, this team has the potential to lose to Scarf Mammothline. I don't know if that's something he would want to bring, but I don't think either of my flying types, quote unquote, I don't think Braviary has a good matchup at all. And Mega Altaria, I don't think is the greatest against his team either. He does have, Mamo's Ice Stab, Weavile, he has a Scolipede, he has a Gardevoir, so he has Celesteela, which Mega Altaria might have difficulty getting through. So there's a chance. I do have ways of dealing with Mamo. The team I'm bringing is pretty just offensive, which I know that's kind of the nature of my team. But I don't have everything offensive. I don't have berries. I don't have I have one mon that's a little bulky, but everything is just I need to tear through his team. I think the biggest threats to my team are the Mamoswine and the Scolipede. The Scolipede, because of its speed boost, can outspeed everything in my team, and I can't do anything about that really. The only thing would be maybe bringing Tailwind on Braviary. Mega Altaria might also get Tailwind, but again, I don't think either of those are good brings this week. I think the Scolipede comes with like Jab, EQ, Rock Slide, and then maybe Protect, and then yeah. Mamo can be scarfed with EQ, Crash, I don't know, maybe Knock. And if it's not, then it can just be the standard Life Orb set. Alright. Let's get into it. So the first one we have here is Raikou. Raikou is holding the Electrium Z with Volt Switch, T-Bolt, HP Grass, Shadow Ball. So Aura Sphere does do more to Mamo than HP Grass. However, I can't run Aura Sphere with a timid nature. Because Aura Sphere came from an event, I need to run Rash. And I don't want to do that. HP Grass hits Mamo for a possible 2 KO depending on his spread, and it also hits Lantern. So I'm fairly okay with just having that. Shadow Ball for his dual Psychic, he does have dual Dark. I don't know if Weavile comes. It does have very good speed against me. At 125, it outspeeds my whole team. I feel like the Zork might come because the offensive nature of my team. If with a team like this, if I ever make a wrong read, it can set me really far behind. And with Zork messing with me, that could be something he wants to do. I think the mons he brings are Steela, Mamo, Lantern, Scolipede, Gardevoir, and then I think he might bring Kabutops for my Darmanitan. I think Darmanitan does a lot of work to his team, and Kabutops does quad resist my stab and gets the weak armor. If I hit him with like a Flare Blitz, that could potentially come. And like thinking that those 6 are coming feels a little weird because Mega Gallade isn't one of them. Mega Gallade is a very scary mon, and it can be against my team as well. So I think I need to just see what he brings and then play to that. I think my team can do a lot of things, so depending on what he brings, I can play accordingly. So Raikou, Electrium Z. So Electrium Z, I believe one-shots Celesteela. And because in the past, wow, I did not mean to click that. In the past, I think the only Z move I've brought on Raikou has been Ghost DMZ for Shadow Ball. I've brought that at least 4 times at this point, I think. Brought it quite a lot. So I don't think he will expect the Electrium Z. I do need to be careful because of Mamo. But Electrium Z does do a large amount to his team. I'm just checking. 50 choice back, he's not back. Z Thunderbolt is guaranteed to kill. Let me see. Oh my god, get out of the way. Trying to check the couch. If he is max HP, max Bedef, like a Calm Nature, then it's a roll, but like, come on. Also, Colton, I don't think Colton runs ever like a max. For defensive, I think for Celesteela, a lot of the time he runs offensive spreads. I think against me, I'm not sure what he brings against me, but I don't think he'll bring like a max HP, max Bedef. So I think Electrium Z is very good. It also, you know, just blows back the most of the rest of his team as well. Kabutops, Gardevoir, Zork. It doesn't, you know, hit Lantern. I have the HP Grass. Scolipede, Hitmon, Volbeat, Weavile. Like, again, his team is also similar in nature to mine, where it's a lot of offense. So a hard-hitting move like that, he probably won't live with a lot of his mons. So next up, we have the Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr's been on the bench for a while. And fun fact about Conkeldurr is every game he's come to, he's won. Or we've won, rather. So really hoping that continues. We have Muscle Band, Iron Fist with Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Stone Edge, Earthquake. The thing about Conkeldurr, a lot of people will assume it's Guts. Since I'm not Guts, I do need to be careful with getting status, especially Burn. Things on the team that get Wisp are Gardevoir. I think Mega Gallade also gets it because it comes from the Ralts line. I don't think that's something he would bring. And then potential Skull Burns from like Lantern. So I need to be careful with that. If I get T-Waved, it's not a huge deal because my speed, I outspeed nothing on a team. So as long as I don't get full parried, I don't mind paralysis. And Toxic can be annoying. I do have the Drain Punch to try and keep me alive. So, hopefully. The Drain Punch, Mach Punch with Iron Fist, Muscle Band does a lot to his team. I mentioned before that fighting does a lot. His answer to this could very well be Gardevoir because it quad resist Fighting Stab. I'm not running Poison Jab because I don't feel like Poison Jab hits much on his team except Gardevoir. And the likes of Stone Edge and Earthquake deal a very large amount to Gardevoir anyways. And those are my coverage moves because Stone Edge hits Steela for neutral. Of course, I have Fighting Stab. Hits Mamo, hits Kabutops, hits Scolipede. Volbeat, Weavile. Again, fighting also hits Weavile. And then Earthquake for the likes of Lantern. It hits Mega Gallade. The best out of like anything I could run, I believe. Because Conkeldurr doesn't get like Shadow Punch or anything. I think Earthquake is my best thing to hit it. And yeah, we are max attack Adamant, max HP, and then the rest in defense. Next we have Nidoking, Life Orb, Sheer Force again, but he's a mixed attacker this time. He has Stealth Rock, Super Power, Earth Power, Flamethrower. Flamethrower kind of hurts his team. He has a Celesteela. He has Mamo, which if it's Stick Fat, of course it's not as much. But we do have Super Power for Mamo. Flamethrower hits the Scolipede, Volbeat, Weavile. Earth Power, it is Strong Stab, it hits Kabutops, it'll hit a guard for a lot, Zoroark, super effective on Lantern. Hitmon, like, it hits a lot of his team, and then Super Power, like I mentioned, is for, like, Mamo and Mamo. Mamo's very scary. I am 216 speed, naive nature, speed creeping, a Jolly Mamo, non-scarfed. So I can knock him out with that superpower. 144 in special attack and then 148 in attack. Stealth Rock can be nice against the team to break sashes and stuff. And that's about it. This Nidoking, I do want it to, if he brings the Volbeat, which I know he's not afraid to, I think Nidoking can freely come in on it and just go for Flamethrowers, because the Volbeat cannot T-Wave me, the Tail Glow won't do anything to me, he has Bug Buzz, that'll do nothing. So I think Nidoking is a fairly safe switch into the Volbeat if he brings it. And yeah. Next up we have Kartana. Kartana is an SD set with Leaf Blade, Smart Strike, Sacred Sword. Kartana has a weird matchup against his team where it's good offensively in some cases, and others it's not. So Celesteela typically can take on Kartana very well. After an SD, Sacred Sword does about 50% depending on his spread. He also might be fearing the Z Sacred Sword because that is my best way to hit Celesteela, which of course I will never be clicking because I can't. But Smart Strike does well against the likes of like Mamoswine, Kabutops, Gardevoir, Weavile, stuff like that. Leaf Blade. Did I say Sacred Sword or Smart Strike? I don't know. I was talking about Smart Strike. But yeah, Sacred Sword, Leaf Blade also deals well with the rest of the team. He does have a Lantern, so having an offensive Grass Stab is nice. And the fact that this is something that outspeeds Steela and Lantern, and I have coverage for both of them, kind of. It's nice. I'm Focus Sash. He doesn't typically bring hazards, so I really hope he doesn't. If he does, this is a problem. So a scenario would be if I threaten something out. Let's say Kabuto, right? I can SD. He brings in Steela. I can go for just 2 Sacred Swords. After 1, he'll be at 50, about 50, and I can gauge the damage. If he attacks me, of course I live with Focus Sash, and if it does do over 50%, the next Sacred Sword takes it out. And even if it doesn't, I wear down Celesteela to a point where something else can pick it off pretty easily. And Celesteela is a really annoying mon to deal with. So that's the plan with that. Of course, plus 2 Cortana can just deal a ton of damage to his team. 109 speed Jolly outspeeds everything barring Scolipede, Weavile, Mega Gallade. Weavile, I feel like doesn't come, but it definitely can, especially because of its speed. But I do have Conkeldurr that easily picked it off. Mega Gallade, again, don't know, and Scolipede, I'm also kind of unsure of. The 3 that I think are guaranteed are Steela, Mammo, Gardevoir. Aside from that, it's a little hard to tell what route he's going to go with. Next up, we have the Darmanitan, Expert Belt, Sheer Force, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Brick Break. I'm running Expert Belt and not Life Orb because, if possible, I would like to not wear myself down into Aqua Jet range from Kabutops. And also, I don't need extra damage on Flare Blitz for really anything. Like for Life Orb, neutrally, so that Life Orb is a factor. I feel like the Expert Belt lets me hit what I need to hit, as hard as I need to. Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Brick Break. That covers his whole team. Like, there's Steela, Flare Blitz, Mammo, still dodge to a Flare Blitz. Gardevoir still dies to a Flare Blitz, Doric, Flare Blitz, Lantern, Earthquake, Scolipede, Rock Slide, Hitmonlee, Blitz, Volbeat, Blitz, Weavile, Blitz, Mega Gallade, Blitz. So the reason I have Brick Break is because, as I mentioned before, fighting is pretty good against the team, and it makes me not have to make hard predictions in some cases. I really don't need a 4th move. I thought about running like Sub, but because I have Flare Blitz, I would just weaken myself. So that was that. And yeah, I mean, Darm here, outspeed. He has strange speed tiers. He has 3 base 80s, and then his next mon is, well, he has Hitmonlee at 87. Then after that, he has 105 Zoroark. So Darmanitan outspeeds the base 80s, so he gets to be Adamant. And then 236 speed, 16 HP, and then 4 in defense. And lastly, we are bringing the Mastic. We are bringing Light Clay Reflect. Colton's team does consist of mostly physical attackers. And this is kind of how we don't lose to Scarf Mammo. If we get up a Reflect, of course things on my team can live. Scarf Mammo, Earthquake. We're running T-Wave to control speed on his team on things such as potentially Scarf Gardevoir. That might be a thing he wants to bring. Because Scarf Psychic does a lot to my team. I have Sharpedo on the roster. I don't know if he would expect that. And then Meowstic, again, is not considered too much of a threat, I guess. So he might want to bring Scarf Guard set. I can see that. He's brought Scarf Zoroark before. T-Wave can slow down the Scolipede. I can slow down Weavile, Mega Gallade, which are all nice. Then I have Shadow Ball, Energy Ball as just coverage moves to hit and stuff and not just be a sitting duck. Shadow Ball will hit the likes of like Mega Gallade and Gardevoir, where Energy Ball hits stuff like Mammo, Kabutops, and Lantern. I do have a little bit of special attack investment. I believe that's like to 2-8 KO, some of those things. I'm 224 HP, 208 speed, 2 outspeed, his base 80s. So that, yes, I have Prankster to set up like Reflect and use D-Wave, but if I want to use an attacking move, I need to outspeed. And then I have just the Calm Nature, so I can take like a Shadow Ball from guard or something of the sort. Meowstic really just needs to set up a Reflect, and then hopefully with the Light Play, that'll be 7 turns of Reflect. My team can break through. And if I don't, hopefully I can bring in Meowstic again and set up another Reflect. Colton has been bringing a lot of setup on his team. That's one thing that kind of differs between our teams. His team has a lot of setup options where mine doesn't have nearly as much. So we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. Alright, we're here. There's no fucking Mamoswine. Mamoswine dicks my team. It dicks my team. Okay. I guess he wanted Hitmonlee. Yeah. So all that, like, hey, Scarf Mammo. Oh, alright. Hitmonlee. Normal Gem is released, so he could use, Normal Gem Fake Out. Gardevoir. He brought Phil and Lil. The Gardevoir and Gallade. He brought Steela. Okay, that's normal. Scolipede was also expected. No Lantern. He brought Kabutops, which, again, I was like, that probably comes. For, Darmanitan. And then Kabutops. Alright. Kabutops is a potential Stealth Rocker. I forgot. I kept thinking Mammal was his only rocker. Kabutops does get rocks as well. Also, something of note that I forgot to mention in the team builder. I couldn't bring Ditto on the chance that he brought Zoroark because, if Ditto comes in on Zoroark disguised as something, Ditto doesn't transform. So, I couldn't, risk that. Alright. I'm processing this. I don't know what he leads with. He does not have a ground type. I could easily lead Raikou. Excuse me. I'm still a little, like, confused, but okay. Rocks aren't the biggest thing against him. It's nice for Scolipede. Fucking him. That Hitmonlee's gonna fucking sweep me, isn't it? Okay. Oh, I didn't import the team. Let me do that. Oh, so you can see here what I... Oh, no, you can't. I expected Gardevoir, Mammo, Steela, Lantern, and then down here Scolipede. Who knows? Trying to come up with what would come. That's what I anticipated, and that is not what came. There's no Lantern and there's no Mammo. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to talk to him afterwards because what does it say 5 studs? Panda, Panchi, Seppuku, Neko, Sugoi, and Arigato. Why did it say imported 5 studs? I imported 6. Alright, anyways. Also, nice logo you got there. Alright, oh, I was checking Hitmonlee to Raikou. He wouldn't lead Hitmonlee. I fucking have to do Hitmon L to get. Yeah, that kills me. What does he lead? I could see him leading Scully or Kabutops. Does Scully knock me out with a Earthquake? It does not. Can I want to check real quick to make sure that Scolipede is not a Z-Cap. Also, this Jolly or Adamant. That's Jolly. Adamant, I believe, still does knock me out. If his Life Orb. His Life Orb, Scolipede, Earthquake knocks me out. Let me just check, just to be sure. Kabutops, I know, is one. And Steela. Why is the doc messed up? So Steela. Hold on, let me go to his team page. This thing wasn't fixed. Steela, Kabutops, Scolipede, not Mama. The thing that I did was messed up. That makes more sense. Yeah, Z Scolipede kind of fucks me. I'm just gonna lead Raikou. He led Gallade. I outspeed you. But I also don't have a switch into you. Because you're fucking Gallade, Mega Gallade. Why does Mega Gallade have a chance to not knock me out with close combat? That's funny. See, Thunderbolt does not take you out. Shadow Ball did like half. I can Volt Switch into Nidoking and bluff a Scarf. Also, Nidoking has Superpower, Earth Power, Flamethrower, right? Flamethrower still hits Steela and Scully. Superpower, Earth Power still hits Kabutops, but I was definitely anticipating Mamo. And Lantern. Superpower for Mamo, Earth Power for Lantern. Nidoking is definitely not as needed. I'm gonna just Volt Switch. That did 27. What I feel like this is a bulky Gallade. That's a bulky Gallade. Interesting. Interesting. That is so bulky. So bulky. That did 27. It should do 33 min. So let me, if he's what, max HP? Maybe? Nope, he has to be more than max HP. I'm really interested into what this Gallade set is. That also means I don't think he can be max speed. Cause this is saying it did 27%, the calc saying 27.3, and Shodan does use decimals. But that also means Nidoking can't take it out with anything, I don't believe. Did I spell Seppuku wrong? I'm not sure. Yeah, Nidoking is not capable of taking it out with... If it had Shadow Ball? Scarf Shadow Ball? Scarf Modest? Would Scarf Modest take it out? Potentially. Alright. Went for the drain. That also means he will be out of Scarf Shadow Ball range. Very, very bulky. Alright, hold on. Let me just write down. He's stupidly bulky. And he has Drain Punch. Which means he is out of like Scarf Modest Shadow Ball range. And Zen Headbutt kills me no matter what, and I don't have a Dark type. This Mega Gallade. Okay. I think I stagnated anything. I wasn't anticipating a Gallade that's so bulky. My best bet is just Earth Powering, honestly. Did 40%. Gallade. Earth Power. Well, I mean, Earth Power still does a lot. So he also has Taunt. So there's like a utility Gallade? I'm really curious as to like what the fuck this is. Earth Power will kill here. I do not have a switch in for... How much does Oh, I know what happened. Why I said 5 sets. Meowstick needs to... It has to specifically say Meowstick male. That's why. Yeah. The calculator used Meowstick male. Okay, there we go. Let's see if he has knockoff. What kind of still did a shit ton. I don't know if he has any attack investment. He probably should, but... Then Headbutt does nothing, Dream Punch will do nothing. Taunt is not an offensive move. I'm gonna scout for the psychic move. Psycho Cut, okay. So there's that. Let me see. $25, right? The 25. That looks like a no attack Gallade. So even a knockoff doesn't even take me out here. It's really interesting. I'm so confused. Do I want to T-Wave this or do I want to Reflect? Does Hitmonlee get Limber? I feel like it does. It does get Limber. I'm just gonna throw up a Reflect. He did have the knockoff. Okay, so I know his full set. He just doesn't do anything. Psycho Cut and Drain Punch do not take me out. That is supposed to go wrong. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now. I can freely go into Raikou. Oh. And click Shadow Ball. It's not guaranteed to kill, but it's a roll in my favor. And he does nothing to me. I'm also a Z Crystal. And I might want this Meowstick later. I feel like that's what I should do. Fuck! That's annoying. It is a high crit move, but I'm irritated. He also knows that my Germanitan is expert belt. I should be out of range of Aqua Jet from Kabutops with Reflect up. This Reflect, putting in work. That Gallade, because it's a crit, it goes through Reflect. That's fun. Where's the Aqua Jet? Aqua Jet. Yeah, I'm outside of Aqua Jet range. I'm irritated. Yeah. So my Gallade is dead. He has crippled my team. I still have ZT Bolt Raikou. I still have my Sash Kartana. Conkeldurr is going to do a lot of work. Does Scolipede kill me in any way, shape, or form? With a Reflect up. Does it have to be Jolly? He might want to run Jolly because Raikou, Earthquake takes me out at this point. Don't have a flying type. I have nothing. Darm is still nice for Steela. It outspeeds a non-scarf guard. Same for Hitmonlee. This game's a matter of what I feel like sacking. I could sack Nidoking at this point. I don't have like Sludge Wave for guard. Scolipede's annoying. Yeah, even with Reflect, I die to EQ. Well, it's a roll. If he's Jolly and no damage item, Darm would be nice. I'm just annoyed. I'm pretty sure if he's just a life up Scolipede, yeah, Earthquake kills. I don't have, like I mentioned before, Scarf Mammal would destroy me. I have no Earthquake switches on this team. How does Conkeldurr deal with this thing? It chews literally everything. Because of this Reflect. This Reflect is gonna be the fucking game winner. If I win. I think I leave Darm in here. And I think I'm gonna go for Earthquake. Alright, he just knocked me out. He got a crit, so now I don't know. He's not Life Orb, so that could have been a roll. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, Conkeldurr. Show me what you got. Stone Edge guarantee knock this out. Unless he's Sash, he's not gonna want that. But if he's Sash, Earthquake to 2 KO anyways. I don't think he wants to go Steela on a neutral Stone Edge. It does a decent amount, and also I can maybe 1v1 Steela. I don't know what this Celestial would do to me. Oh wait, Air Slash could knock me out if it's modest, but Drain Punch does a shit ton. Also, Stone Edge would be a lot. Wu-Tap does nothing to me. Stone Edge still does a shit. I'm going for Stone Edge. I'm Iron Fist, bitch. Did it clean that much? Could be Scarf Psychic, I did mention that. Scarf Psychic kind of beats my team at this point. Yeah, there's no reason not to go for, like, Psychic over Moonblast. Because I do have a Nidoking right there that would eat up the Scarf Moonblast. Might also go into said Nidoking to sack it. How much did you what? How much did you damage to Neko? Also, he's Trace. That's of note. Let me see if that damage tells me anything. Also, it's not quite in range of a Yastic Shadow Ball. Just short. That's Size Shock. What about Psychic? 26 to 31. I'm at 22. Yeah, Meowstic does everything. Meowstic can only come in at this point to set up another Reflect. Okay, let me check the damage. There's Stone Edge, 71 to 83. That did 63. This appears to be max HP. I do not think he is scarfed. Again, I have nothing. So I just have to sack Nido. Would it be like, yeah, sack Nido here. Yep. Goodbye. He shows he has Psychic, not Psy Shock. There's a +2. Scolipede. Cortana. +2 Smart Strike. Does indeed kill Scolipede. I think I can go into Cortana right now and set up my SD. I'm pretty sure that Gardevoir. The fact that it's max HP, I don't think it's scarfed, which means Raikou will eventually. I think this game comes down to Raikou and Conkeldurr. So Cortana just comes in here, kills something, and eats it up for the two of them. That Gardevoir, I'm pretty sure, not scarf, Raikou outspeed. I'm also fairly certain it's in Shadow Ball range. I do want to check if it's like Assault Vest. If it's in range. Gardevoir does have good def. So with Assault Vest, it may be out. It is a roll. And with how this game's been going, I will not get it. I think I do want to do the Cortana thing right now. Also because I don't really have another option. So Smart Strike obviously takes this thing out. And I think he wants to keep this in the back. Would he want to keep this in the back? I think I just have to go for the SD anyways. Because Smart Strike, Celesteela can come in this pretty easily. But I don't see why he wouldn't do that. He did. Yep. SD. You might expect the V crystal here. I'm just gonna go for Sacred Sword. That did 53. That didn't even kill me. That's a poorly trained Celesteela. Let me see. I just have to click it again. Yeah, I just click it again. I think. Ooh, why's my caps on? Alright, Stila, Kartana, maybe this tells me it's max XP, no defense. He didn't even knock into my sash, dude. Come on. Did 53. I'm +2, but nothing else killed Celesteela at this point. Like Smart Strike and Leaf Blade do not take it out from here. He could swap. I don't really see the point in swapping. He goes Gardevoir +2 Sacred Sword. I think that has a chance to knock it out. I would need a max roll. But I also probably outspeed it. Scolipede. Wow. Scolipede, which I fucking hate. Sacred Sword does 26 to 31, and then of course it'll outspeed me. So do I attack what's in front of me? I mean, Steel is now in T-Bolt range. Let me see if it's T-Bolt range without, did it show lefties? No. So would it be potentially Wakan or Weakness Policy? Both of which he's run before. Raikou to Celesteela, T-Bolt. If it's Wakan, it does live. I think it just hit what's in front of me. I don't think the Steela does anything anymore. It might be nice for Conkeldurr, but also I don't want to choke here. And this is where the offensive stage of my team pissed me off. Okay, if I Smart Strike, predicting a switch here. Of course I get advantage, but if I get it wrong and Steela lives, I go into Raikou and I click T-Bolt. Okay, let's do some math. Volt Switch with Steela having Wakan does 23 min with what seems to be about what the spread is. So 23. So I need 47 to 23, that's 24. I need to do 24 damage. Kartana with Smart Strike does not do that. Oh wait, I'm at +2. Does do that much. Fucking going into Scolipede so free. I think it just puts me so fucking far behind. Because, okay, I know there's a lot of talking. So if I do that, and then I go Raikou, if I Volt Switch, his only thing to go into at that point, sorry, hold on. If I kill Celesteela with Raikou, I can only go Conk or Meowstic. If I just go for the T-Bolt, he brings in Scolipede, and I don't want Conkeldurr to switch into Scolipede. And I forget how Volt Switch works. If you kill something with Volt Switch, do you still switch out? I don't remember. I'm gonna look that up. I'm sorry, Colton, that this is taking long. I just really want to make sure I don't fuck this up. Because then that might be the play. No, it's not. I just clicked Sacred Sword again. Okay. Look at all that thinking for that. Like, Steel is dead. So my plan there with Kartana worked. That's what I wanted to do. This is a... Oh, shit! My pen fell. Overthinking. Okay. Does Hitmonlee take me out with a fake out? Normal gem is released. No, it doesn't. And I also don't have a switch in. He would have to be scarfed to outspeed me at this point. He could also, I mean, he could fake out. He could be normal jump fake out, and then when he gets the speed boost, he'll outspeed me. But I was trying to say, shit. You went directly into this. It doesn't matter. I need to just sack Kartana. I don't have switch in. That's not how this team works. There's the fake out. Why did that? Oh, my reflect's down. That's why. Yeah, he is normal gem. So he was normal gem. He was fake out. So now I got Meowstic and just set up reflect. He's definitely unburdened, obviously. Alright, this game comes down to Conkeldurr and Sanda. So I need Conkeldurr to take on Scully, Kabutops. I need Raikou to take on Guard, Hitmonlee. Once I threaten out this Hitmonlee, I really doubt Mach Punch from Conkeldurr takes it out at this from full. But I am Iron Fist with whatchamacallit. Does a lot. I don't want to go into it and take a high jump kick though. So I feel like I have to go Meowstic. T-waving, they nerf paralysis, so I just need to go for the thingamabobber. Also, I do not have Psychic on this Meowstic. So I'd have to just hope that Energy Ball breaks a sub if he had a sub. Yo Meowstic's my only play here. Let me just set up Reflect again. Oh, Reflect's only 5 turns now. He knocked off Light Play. You can take me out, dude. Yeah, okay. He shows knock, which I expected. I go Conkeldurr. Does drain? Okay, I was checking this calc before, and it was like surprising me how much it did. Oh, but he's bulky, so it's not going to. Fuck. Conkeldurr, like, despite, you know, guard resisting my stab, it still did like a lot. So it's combination of drain into Mach does about 29 combined. Min and Max does 34. So he's out of range of both those. Like the combination of the two. And of course, you know, he kills me. This is irritating. Because I want this thing to be healthy, but if he goes guard, I'm fucked. So Hitmonlee. With me having Reflect Up does 30 to 35. And Earthquake does... Earthquake has a chance to take this out. And it also just hits everything pretty well. So I'm gonna go for Earthquake now. Alright. I can do 58 to 68. That is correct. Yeah, I wasn't gonna go for Stoners there because it was fucking... Hitmonlee, he resisted it. Okay. That Kabutops has just been chilling in the back. I honestly don't know what Scolipede can do to me. I can honestly just go for another Earthquake. I actually have no idea what they can do to me. I do have a Reflect Up. Tectonic Rage did nothing. Z, and it's dead. Now he can go guard, which means I lose. Which means I lose. I do have a lot of HP, but I don't think that matters. Because he is Psychic, not Slash Shock. He also can just freely go for fucking Moonblast. Yeah. And then Kabutops will have Aqua Jet. I see no way that I win this. What was that? He crit me on my Raikou, which... Raikou could have taken a Psychic. If it didn't get crit Psycho Cut, it could definitely take a Psychic. Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason for literally anything right now. A crit Mach Punch doesn't take it out. There's nothing to do. I lost. And yeah, duh. But I'm so mad. If he didn't crit that Psycho Cut, Raikou would be out of range of a Psychic from guard right now. Stupid game. I want to like find something that's like, oh, I can win with this, but there's nothing. And this one's for Moonblast. Now Raikou comes in. At least I got a kill. But then Kabutops comes in to Aqua Jet me. Does T-Bolt even kill this thing? Depends on how bulky he is. He might be Assault Vest, as I mentioned before. Let's just fucking D-move here. On the off chance he's fucking Assault Vest. I'm going to Hitmonlee. Oh, yeah, you get the fucking Fake Out now. Yeah. You're easy. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like I get Psycho Cuts to high crit mode. I just don't like. I don't like that. Same thing, like with flinching. Like relying on flinch, like Psycho Cut does less damage than Zen Headbutt. The only reason he would run Psycho Cut is for crit chance. So good job critting me. All right. Bye bye.